Are you sure? Why didn't God appear to man face to face? The daughter. It was man who gave birth to God through his religion called Christianity. The man said his first encounter with God was through his spirit. What was the proof God gave man that this was his spirit? Could man prove to himself that this was the spirit of God? Did man ask God why he didn't appear to him in person first? Has man come to his own conclusion when he's in the presence of God and his spirit? As man is made in the image of God, men are joined together in holy matrimony under and in the sight of God. Is this the us that God spoke to man about that was in the beginning? Was this God planned when he created man? Was this God's plan that man will become a lover of himself? So, what happens when you die in Christ? Will you be dying in your spirit or his spirit? How would God recognize your spirit from anyone else's? Are you able to see your own spirit? Are you able to recognize your spirit for yourself? And are you able to recognize the Spirit of God for yourself? Now ask yourself, since you're unable to see the Spirit of God, how would you know He has one? Why is God telling you to accept His Spirit? So, whose spirit are you being filled with, yours or God's? If you do have a spirit, how do you know it came from God? And what spirit would God give you? In the Christianity story about Jesus, here are things you should ask yourself. Why was Jesus resurrected in the flesh and not a spirit? When Jesus ascended into heaven to his Father, why was flesh and not a spirit? To prove that he was flesh, he had the people touch him. So if you believe in Christianity and there's a heaven, are you entering as a spirit or flesh? And why is God saying the flesh will not enter into the kingdom of heaven? Are you sure there's a heaven? Or are you believing there's a heaven because you were told there was? Are you sure that you have a spirit? And if you didn't have a spirit, where would you get one from? If you stop and look, you'll see that religion took away the most important aspect of your beginning. For you are the innocence that was bound to the flesh. Your innocence is the essence of which you are created from. I am the only one that gives birth, and I give it to my daughters and sons, for this is my innocence that I have created. For your beginning in life, you are the newborn that only I can bring forth. There's not a God or a man that gives birth. So how can they say they gave you their spirit? Think about it.